Sadie Sink is having a huge moment in the spotlight right now, and I think this is a sign that we are entering into an era of redhead world domination. But before we get into that, I did just want to show this clip that gave me a laugh earlier today, where Sadie Sink is in a room with the rest of her Stranger Things co-stars, and they're all like crying together about having to say goodbye to the show. And meanwhile, she's just in the corner, like grinning to herself. The rest of them aren't jobless, of course, but Sadie Sink is particularly booked and busy right now. So she doesn't have much to cry about. And Gen Z is taking a huge interest in red hair right now. Apparently, this is about to overtake the classic blonde look as the next big hair trend. Mm-hmm. That is reported in Allure. On the eve of the Spider-Man Brand New Day premiere, Caitlin was touching up her roots with a box of red dye. The 27-year-old is a natural blonde, but she's pretty annoyed with her hair color of origin. Everyone is blonde. I'd rather be noticed than just conform to what people say is pretty, which is why I love being a redhead. You know, like Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink, now 24, and her hair has become a green flag among fans that represents intelligence, rebellion, and deeply felt emotion. The surest proof is the music video for All Too Well, starring Sadie Sink as Taylor Swift's younger self in 2022, right when most of Gen Z was in peak adolescence. Call me Unc, why don't you? Mm-hmm. At the end of the movie, the singer then appears as a redhead herself. Big Tech has been tracking the Sadie Sink effect, and the numbers are staggering. Google Trends reports a 5,000% increase in searches for Sadie Sink hair colors since 2025. Over 1 million have tuned into a TikTok titled, "I Want Sadie Sink's Red Hair." On Reddit, thousands of analysts break down her hair color and texture. Tommy Bucket has been working on Sadie Sink's hair since the actor was 15. And he says he's been flooded with DMs and calls about her hair color. It's so many young women being like, can I get this? Can you do this to me? His theory about why Gen Z is gravitating to red hair, especially blondes, is they're worried they look exactly like everyone else on TikTok, that they look like every other girl on a dating app.
Oh, hold on.
Need a digital point of reference for who they are. Thank you. We had it muted for the first couple seconds. That's okay, though. Another stylist says that his Gen Z clients are increasingly gravitating toward red instead of classic blonde because unlike a transition to platinum or brunette, both of which take 2 salon trips and multiple treatments for a drastic change, going red can happen in a single session. Young salon goers want instant gratification, and redheads are seen as unique and special online. Gen Z also appreciates the cash advantage of red hair. It's too expensive to be blonde. The touch-ups are crazy. Like, blonde in this economy? I can speak from experience. That is absolutely true. It is very expensive with the upkeep. With inflation being so expensive, it does play a role in young people's hair. If you don't have the money to keep up with blonde, you have to do something else. And Sadie Sink's hair will remain a touchstone even if we stop paying a gazillion dollars for gas. Her hair color is alive. It changes colors in the sun and in a photo flash. It doesn't conform to one shade or shape. It's romantic in a way that a computer could never get. That's why people, especially young people, want red. It's human. That means this, and this is true, this is a fact. You cannot replicate red hair with dye. It's the only thing that cannot be mimicked with chemical treatments. Any other hair color you can recreate in a salon, depending on how much money and time you're willing to spend. But natural red hair is an exception to that rule. I don't think I've ever seen a dye job that really does it justice. It's kind of irreplaceable.
Okay.
So, and that is true that natural red hair, you can tell it's natural by the way it interacts in different lighting and shadows. So Sadie Sink is doing the right thing by keeping her natural hair color. A lot of redheads don't. And that includes women in Hollywood. But it reminded me that Kirsten Dunst only a few months ago came out with red hair that is not her natural color. She's actually a natural blonde, I believe. But she had dyed her hair red just a few months ago, and people were saying this might have something to do with her returning as Mary Jane Watson in the upcoming Avengers projects. And of course, in Brand New Day, Zendaya is MJ, and obviously she's not a redhead.
She's not.
So perhaps we are turning a corner, and the ginger side is going to, we're going to see an end to the ongoing ginger side in Hollywood, where no redheaded character is safe. There are so many examples of it.
We've still got Reba McEntire. She's still a redhead, right?
Right. I mean, probably not entirely natural at this point, but also red hair is the color that goes gray the latest in life.
I did not
So
know
that's
that.
another advantage of being a natural redhead. There are some drawbacks, though, which I know about because my mom is a redhead. So I have the gene. But she said that redheads get cold more easily because of the mutation. And they also have a higher pain tolerance.
Both of those sound made up.
Interesting. I think it's true, though. I'm pretty sure.
Like, both of those thrived in a pre-internet world where you just took shit that your aunt or uncle or family member said at their word.
Let me fact check this.
Maybe it's
okay.
true.
Research indicates that people with red hair generally have a higher overall pain tolerance and are less sensitive to certain types of pain, such as electric shocks, needle pricks, and stinging sensations.
Okay, so that's how Scully
But they're more
survived.
sensitive to thermal pain, such as cold or heat, and may experience more frequent issues such as toothaches.
So this must be why Scully lasted so long in the X-Files, despite the fact that the world is crazy. Because Gillian Anderson, as a redhead, you know, made it work.
So the rarest combination on Earth is having red hair and green eyes,
I didn't know that.
which Sadie Sink does not have. She has blue eyes, which is still really rare.
What color is Amy Adams' hair or eyes? What color are Amy Adams or Emma Stone's eyes? Are any of these actresses, you know, red hair with green eyes?
Is Emma Stone a natural redhead?
I have no idea. I'm just looking at a list of redheaded actresses right now. I didn't check to see if these were all natural redheads.
Oh, Emma Stone is naturally blonde. I think she's just been dyeing her hair red for most of her career. But I think she has blue eyes. Yeah. But
so many.
There are tons of replies to this article saying Sadie Sink world domination, redheads never go out of style. This is not true, though. Redheads did go out of style for like a really long time, maybe for the last like 15 years, as every redheaded character was in the Grim Reaper meme getting killed off one by one and replaced with POC characters. Now it feels like maybe the tide is shifting. Maybe we can have redheads on screen again. I would love for that to be true. Time will only tell.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.